Are we on? Make sure I'm good. Okay, my mustache good? Okay, we good? All right. Sensei reality TV news, y'all. Welcome. I am your host, Sensei. And listen, there's been talks about, with Drake meeting up with 50 Cent. And to me, it's like Drake wearing when he wore the Tony Yayo, the Free Yayo t-shirt, if I'm not mistaken. And his link up with 50. 50 never not showed Drake love. Even throughout the whole Kendrick Lamar thing, 50 was right there and he showed Drake love. People may have thought that 50 was gonna do the most, click, clout, bait thing, and that was to, jump on the Kendrick train. But I like how the way 50 stays solid. And to be honest, I mean, what would you expect? If you show love to this person, throughout his whole career, and mostly, importantly, with Wayne, because if it wasn't for Wayne, we would not have Drake. Probably we would not have gotten and received the artist Drake that you've been seeing over the past. Probably Drake been in the game for more than 15 years, if not close to it. But 50 Cent, it stayed showing love to Drake, and he wasn't finna switch over and not associate with the man. I mean, how fake would that be for somebody to do something like that? But on Drake's behalf, me personally, I don't like the fact that Drake is meeting up with 50 now. I mean, throughout all this time, you could have been chopping it up with 50. Why did it have to take, for Kendrick, coming out victorious with the whole between you and him winning the battle? But we're not sure who's going to win the war if it continues. But this is something I feel like Drake should have did a long time ago, man. I mean, I don't like when people feel like they back up against the wall. Now they want to chop it up with the people that, always had love for them. Now you want to go. It's just like, when you realize that you want to play out in the field and you got that good girl that love you so much. I ain't saying this for 50K. This is a whole completely situation. So pause all the way through. This ain't got nothing to do with 50 and Drake. But I'm just, saying fellas, when you got this good girl that really love you, but you still want to explore your options, play in the field, not necessarily, I don't want to say play in the field, but just, focus on you for at the time. And, she's, while you doing what you're doing and you come back, she's still there. And it's that's why I'm saying pause all the way through it. No, that's a bad example. But anyway, man, let me just say this. 50 Cent, man, he's always going to stay loyal to the people that he always show love to. And so it ain't no surprise that 50, is associating or having a conversation with Drake. But I'm thinking that it's probably leading up to something. I feel like business talks are in, pending as we speak. And who knows, Drake may be in one of 50's projects. Whether it's a new TV show, whether it's Raising Kanan. Because Raising Kanan finna turn into a whole situation with how the way we got introduced to the character Ghost. Because later on we got introduced to the character Ghost, which is played by Omari Hardwick. And in my last video, me talking about that. But it's finna go into when Omari Hardwick's character Ghost was a child, was a teenager. So it's gonna go back to, when Tommy was a kid, Tommy Egan, another character played by Joseph Secor, which was Ghost's best friend. When they were kids and they were teenagers, gonna show how all of them came up together. And Kanan, as we all know, was the uncle of Ghost's kid, which is Tyreek, the guy that, the character that people love to hate and just make no sense with how the way his character got to where we at now. But that's a whole nother story. But I feel like Drake is going to be partaking in something that's dealing with one of the projects that Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent, it has upcoming. That's all I can really, because it can't be nothing music. Because I mean, Drake could have been done a song. 50 could have been done a song with Drake. So it's not nothing. I don't feel like it's music. I feel like it's something dealing with, acting, film wise, because Drake was an actor before he got introduced into being the artist, the rapper, let's say. So this whole thing, a lot of people like to, getting mad at 50, looking at 50 as it's like, he choosing sides. He choosing sides. So 50 ain't rocking with Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? So what's 50 trying to say? He ain't fucking with Kendrick. So people gonna create a narrative like they always do, which was what they, I guess you could say they call themselves good at doing, create narratives, false narratives. So you need to just let them just run with it, because it ain't nothing to clear up. It ain't nothing, I feel, honestly, to have to feel like you got to discuss them regarding on what people think, because, who cares? You can't tell nobody who or when or, that when they should talk to somebody, or, so happen to be cameras recording when it all happens. Like, 50 don't strike me as a guy that's saying, hey, man, the Drake is about to come up, so I want to make sure you get this shot, record us talking, and everything like that. It's going to get the people riled up. You can't see 50 doing that. And if he did do that, you better believe it's going to lead to some money. But it's not nothing that's going to make him look goofy, because, they actually are having a conversation about something that's, is going to benefit the both of them. But this is the backup plan, man. This is all the backup plan. The reason why I say that is because, come on, man. Like, something like this with Drake, need to take a break away from music. You didn't think that he wasn't thinking about this, like if something was to happen, like as far as the music, things like that, because the music economy is going through a Great Depression. Like, shit is really slowed and trickled down. Like, it's real quiet out here in these music streets. Like, it's bad. So I never thought that we'd get to this point. I know that things are slowing down, but goodness gracious, you talking about a drought? That's what it feels like. So you got some artists that's still making music and putting out music. But this is one of them things, is like, when the music is slowing up, let me dip into my acting bag. This ain't the first time that I've ever seen anybody that want to trickle off into the Hollywood scene when the music is getting kind of like, man, I want to do something different. I want to see what other talents I got, because right here it's cool and I love it, but it ain't really like doing what I expected it to do. Like, sales ain't really selling. Or, in this case, like if you got a battle beef, and I say battle beef, rap battle beef, like, as far as lyrics, if somebody else win over that other person, the other person still was going to have their audience. But at the same time, it's like everybody pointing the finger laughing at, Drake. You know what I'm saying? So he don't want to, like, keep sitting in this music funk or whatever, because he's still making songs, but it's like things are looking different, but he's still Drake, So I'm quite sure that he's thought about going back to acting, and while he's thinking about, or when he was thinking about the whole going back into acting, I'm quite sure he thought about 50 Cent, because 50 Cent is like, him and Tyler Perry are like the top two. I feel that's making great black films / projects that are really taking off, but mainly 50 Cent. He's making great material. That's the one I feel like he thought of first. So by him, connecting and meeting up with 50, this could really, like, I feel like I was just saying, it could lead to Drake probably making an appearance in, or this Raising Kanan or BMF maybe. Who knows? they sticking everybody else in BMF. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I, saw Drake in the next season in BMF. Or, like I said, Raising Kanan. I mean, Kendrick was in, Power some years ago. So, yeah, it wouldn't shock me at all. So, this is pretty much what this whole situation is about. And some people making a big, just talking, just creating, just being fake mad. So, yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. So, that's all pretty much what it is, or what it seems to appear to be. So, Sensei Reality TV, y'all, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back with another one of them bangers. So, y'all already know what time it is with me. I sit back and create, and I give y'all more content, more news, whatever it is that I feel like needs to be discussed to my audience, to my viewers, to my people. I'm going to make sure that I deliver. So, y'all don't touch that dial. Don't touch that remote. Or don't touch that search. Keep it right here on this channel, man. We locked and loaded, and I got more to bring to you. One love. Peace.